What is going on, everybody? How are you all doing today? Mattitude22 here today, bringing you guys another figure review. Today we are looking at the Masters of the Universe. I guess this is kind of like their basic line. It's from Super 7. As always, guys, before we look at this piece of crap, let us take a look at this packaging. So, nothing really original. I mean, it's pretty much the same as what we saw in Triclops. You got the Gray Skull kind of logo there. Masters of the Universe. Just more Gray Skull on the side. On the back, a nice picture of Teela with a nice little bio. If you want to read that, of course, guys, go ahead and pause this video now. Just Super 7 logo, barcode on the bottom, and some more writing. Nothing really on the top, man. Just more Gray Skull. So that's pretty much it. Alright, so let's look at the figure. Let me be totally honest with you guys. This figure sucks. Alright. So starters, the face sculpt. What is that? Like, come on, man. Why does she look like an old witch? Like, Teela's not supposed to look like that. I mean, it's a good face sculpt. If you want to make an Aunt May figure, you paint this hair gray, and then you're right on your way there. She looks like some kind of old witch. First of all, why does she look so mean? Teela's a good guy. Teela's not supposed to be mean. Why does she look so mean? And then why does she look so old? Ah, man, just really not working. They really dropped the ball on the face sculpt. Sculpt on the hair is okay. It's where it's supposed to be. Now, the other thing... Oh. Sorry, that was a sneeze. This piece right here is rubber. It's not terrible. I don't mind it. It definitely won't inhibit any articulation, so I do like that. But then, it's like... this piece is like rubber. You can barely articulate her legs because it's like rubber. And we'll talk about that when we get to articulation. Other than that, not too much else to say about this figure. The sculpt on the butt looks good. I mean, at least they gave her like a nice butt. But then just kind of white here. Not really anything to write home about. And then the boots are pretty standard. Just red boots with some white fur. Alright. Let's look at our articulation. So head, which also feels like it's rubber, moves side to side. You do get forward and back, but it feels really weird, man. It feels just like it's going to pop right off. It's hard to explain, but if you had this figure in hand, then you know what I'm talking about. Arms move up to there. They do rotate around. You can move them into here. She's got a bicep swivel, single jointed elbow, wrist rotation, wrist hinge. So not too bad. The articulation on the arm is probably the best. But then she moves up here. So she has a diaphragm joint. It kind of wiggles side to side, but you can't lock it in any kind of position. You can rotate it, but that's about all you can do with it. Hips move out to here, which is substantially far, but she can't kick at all. I can't get them, and I feel like the more I move them, I feel like her leg is just going to snap right off. And let me tell you guys, these figures are not cheap to just kind of break. Believe it or not, man, this figure, believe it or not, this figure cost me more than this figure. This was more than this. To me, this was more than this. Like, to me, that's a problem. So, this is really not the figure that you want to play around with too much or experiment too much, because, you know, it's not cheap to replace. So, nice single jointed knee. Doesn't really do much. The ankles do pivot forward and back, and they do rock side to side. So the ankles are where they should be. Her arms and legs are not too bad. Well, not so much her legs. Her arms, the torso kind of rotates, and the feet and the legs are not too bad. But other than that, she just feels really soft. Really breakable. Accessories, She doesn't come with much, so she comes with a shield, and you can just kind of, you could just pop that on her arm, just like so. And then she's got a sword. No paint on the sword or shield, just molded in this gray plastic, but they do look nice. So there you go. So all in all, this isn't the worst figure. It's definitely not good. It's not what I wanted out of a Teela figure for this line. I wish we would have got better, and actually we did get better. I didn't get the ultimate Teela. I went the cheaper route, and I guess the egg's on my face because I went for the cheaper route and I got the shittier figure. But still, for how much this costs, I expected a little more. Anyway, that's all I can really say about that, guys. I'm not gonna recommend this figure. I'm not gonna harp on it too much. I'm not gonna like I said, definitely not gonna recommend it. If you're okay with it and you want to get it, go for it. It's not a terrible figure, but if you really want a nice Teela figure, get the ultimate one. You'll be so much happier. But that is going to be it for this one, guys. So thank you again for watching. As always, I hope you enjoyed it. And I will catch you guys next time with another figure review.